6:48, back with our top stories and our smart start for Wednesday. In the breaking stories overnight, 2 women rushed to the hospital after a shooting near MLK Park here in the city.
And this happened just about around 1 a.m. where police say both a woman in her 30s from the city and a Greece woman in her 20s, both walking across the street when a fight broke out at the park, which ended in gunfire. Both of those women hit in the crossfire, expected to live. No suspects in custody, though, so if you think you know anything, call 911.
Another breaking update here this morning. Deputies in Monroe County say speed is to blame for a crash on Scottsville Road near Chili-Wheatland Town Line Road overnight. It involved just one car. 2 people inside were hurt. They're expected to make a recovery. Scottsville Road was shut down overnight for several hours from Morgan to North Roads due to down power lines. We can tell you repairs have been made and that area is back clear and reopened.
All right, let's take a check of this forecast here with James. You're keeping us prepared before these storms roll in this afternoon.
Yeah, that's right. Main threats are going to be just heavy rain passing through, non-severe.
Okay.
But every once in a while, when you have instability like we will have, there will be that threat for a strong gust of wind, frequent lightning, and then eventually some cooler air behind it. Yes, maybe even a little bit of hail. If we get that severe thunderstorm warning and you have the News 8 app, it buzzes for you. We let you know if that's heading in your direction. But otherwise, yes, keep your eye to the sky, especially those outdoor afternoon baseball games, soccer games, things like that. You want to pay attention to the weather later today.
All right, thank you, James. Your Sunrise traffic updates here, 10 minutes to go until 7 o'clock. The view from the west side there on our map showing up green coming in from the Gates Chili area. Maybe you're headed out west out of downtown. 490 through downtown is also good. So too 390 in Henrietta from the thruway to the split with 590. We'll be back with a live update on your traffic at 7:25.
Well, later this morning, there will be a live demonstration showing off a new TSA feature at Rochester's airport that the officials say they hope will be designed to move through security more quickly.
It's been at multiple airports already rolled out. Now it's here and just in time for a very busy stretch of travel heading into Memorial Day. Aron Spitzer is live at the airport with a preview of the new screening tool. Aron.
Guys, and efficiency is right. Earlier today, I saw the security line go from packed to empty in around 3 minutes, which personally I think is good time to be in security. Now, this demonstration is happening later this morning, and the tech essentially authenticates your ID and your flight details in real time. So when you're at security, the device scans your ID, it scans your face at the checkpoint, and ensures that they match. With these, travelers won't have to show TSA their boarding pass either, since flight information is already in the system. This comes after the recent announcement that U.S. travelers will need their real ID by May of next year. When that deadline arrives, your regular ID won't get you through security, even for a domestic flight. Now, later today during that demonstration, we will learn exactly how this tech works. And if you want to learn how this will affect your travel through the airport, watch us on air and check out our website, rochesterfirst.com. Reporting from the airport, Aron Spitzer, News 8.
Aron, thank you. We'll have that recap coming up at noon as well. Speaking of travel, the Biden administration says it's releasing 1 million barrels of gas from a Northeast reserve.
Yeah, maybe if you want to drive instead of fly this summer season. The move is meant to lower your prices at the pump, where AAA reports as of yesterday the nationwide average price of a regular amount of gas was $3.59 a gallon, up $3.53, which was the price a year ago. And it all comes as the travel group predicts more than 38 million Americans will hit the roads this Memorial Day weekend.
Let's talk about our school districts around the state because they are done having their votes for the upcoming new budgets.
Yeah, the results rolling in from public schools all over, from Albion to Rochester, Victor and Hilton, all of that coming into our newsroom as the polls closed around 9 last night. Now, in recent years, parents have been vocal about issues involving school safety, academic success, and mental health support. Where late last night, in fact, we learned that the Rush-Henrietta budget was rejected by just 15 votes. That district can adopt a contingency spending plan or go for a second vote next month. Of course, this morning you can check all of those results as they are still reported so far, and more results still coming in, so check them out at rochesterfirst.com.
Arguably the largest tourism development project in our area in decades, TopGolf has made it past a major hurdle. The development arm for Monroe County Comida approved $4.3 million in tax incentives for a location to be built at City Gate in Brighton. There was just one no vote. That facility expected to bring 300 jobs and millions in tax revenue. Critics say TopGolf's track record doesn't match the company's promises, but others, such as the town supervisor, point to recent developments, including Whole Foods, Monroe Avenue, that have been very promising for the area.
Now, Comida should follow the example of the town of Brighton and get all of the tax money that it is owed to Monroe County. It sounds like a great project. They should pay to come here. They should pay all of it.
In Brighton, we're seeing that quality commercial development is a catalyst for additional growth. TopGolf is not just retail. There are no comparables to TopGolf in this market.
Again, now that this did clear, if everything stays on schedule, TopGolf will be open at some point next year.
Local bus shelters along some of the busiest routes in our city are getting a full replacement. Now, these shelters provide cover from bad weather, offering benches for folks to use while they wait for their ride. And RTS officials say there are about 1,900 bus stops throughout Monroe County, but not every one of them has these shelters. We're told the reason is mainly because they cost about $13,000 each to buy and install, and that they don't last forever.
These bus shelters do have what they call a useful life, which typically is about 10 to 15 years. We hope to have them out and in use. What happens after a long period of time is replacement parts become more difficult to find. Sometimes they become impossible to find, and sometimes they become damaged, and it leads us to having to replace them.
RTS currently replacing 14 shelters, another 12 on the way, and all the bus stops will continue working as usual.
The city of Rochester has announced the return of the Rock the Block community job fairs.
Yeah, it's a fun one for the last 3 years. The city has gathered many employers all in one place to throw a block party of sorts with food and music and, of course, making those work connections. Mayor Malik Evans saying that folks are connected with jobs, and the more we do so, the safer our communities are and the stronger our economy becomes. There will be 4 Rock the Block events this summer, taking place on Wednesdays from June 12th to September 25th.
It could be hot, maybe stormy on any of those Wednesdays. Could be nice and cooler than what we'll have coming up today.
Yeah, after today, numbers are going to go down and stay down.
Yeah,
we like
generally.
that.
But even so, we're still looking at highs in the mid to upper 70s. I might even have to push these up a little bit higher as we head over the next 8 days. So yes, watching this afternoon for storms. We get close to 90. We'll let you know if we do hit 90 degrees. Then maybe a morning shower tomorrow. But otherwise, how about Friday?
Yeah.
Looks really nice.
Looks great.
Going into Memorial Day weekend.
Beautiful way to into the holiday. Thank you, James, and thank you for watching us here at Sunrise for Wednesday. We'll see you back here in 30.
Have a great day. CBS Mornings is up next.
Follow News 8 wherever you are on RochesterFirst.com, Facebook, Twitter, and on our app for news and weather.